Hello student. Today we learn Geography Standard 7. In the previous video we learned types of tides. There are two types, spring tide and neap tide. Today we learn what are the effects of tide. See on page number 12, effects of tides. With the high tide, fish move into the creeks and this helps fishing activity. Then the second effect is the tides clear the waste and hence the coasts become clean. Then the third effect is ports do not get filled with sediments. Okay, then fourth, ships can move up to the ports during high tide. And during high tide, seawater can be stored in salt pans and from which salt can be obtained. Then the next effect is the tidal force can be used to generate electricity. And next, a lack of an understanding of the timing of high and low tides may cause accidents to swimmers entering the sea. And next effect is the tides helps in maintaining the mangroves and the coastal biodiversity. These are all effects of tides. Okay, then we learn here timings of the tides change daily. See, we learn how timings of tides change daily. The tides can continuously occurring phenomena and after reaching the maximum water level during high tide, the low tide sets in, and similarly after reaching the lowest water level during low tide, the high tide sets in. And remember that in the following discussion, the highest limit of the high tides is mentioned. See figure 3.9, you will understand why the timings of the high and the low tides change daily. Okay, see here figure 3.9, why do the tide timings change daily? See, there is a rotational speed of earth is 1 degree is equals to 4 minutes. So it changes 1 degree and takes time 4 minutes. And time taken for 12 degree and 30 minutes is equals to 12 for the 48 and other 2 minutes, that is 50 minutes. Okay, and there will be high tide at point P as it opposite to the moon. See, there is the moon's motion also shown as well as positions of the tides also shown. And at point F is opposite at an antipodal location to the point P, and it will also experience high tide at the same time. And it will take 24 hours for point P to come back to its original position, that is 360 degree. We know complete rotation becomes an angle 360 degree and point P will be at point F after 12 hours, that is 180 degree. Okay, the same change will also occur with reference to the point F, and point F will not experience the same high tide because in the meanwhile the moon also would have moved a little ahead, that is approximately 6 degree and 15 minutes, and hence it will take 25 minutes for the point F to come to the position opposite to the moon. And after 12 hours and 25 minutes, F will arrive opposite to the moon and it will experience high tide. And point P opposite to F will also experience high tide. And later again, after 12 hours and 25 minutes, Point P1 will experience high tide as it comes in front of the moon, and there will be high tide at F1 2. And as shown in the figure 3.9, there is a high tide and low tide twice a day, that is 24 hours generally, and the time difference between two high tide is of 12 hours and 25 minutes. So 25 minutes every tide becomes longer, that's why timing of the tide is changing. Okay, then there is some given activities that try this. Take a wide open large dish and keep the dish on a table or a flat surface and fill water in the dish up to the rim, and we have to generate waves in the dish. Okay, and it is possible to generate waves without touching or showing the dish, and try doing so. Yes, try. Without touching we can't produce waves, but with air blowing we can produce waves in that water. And in what different ways can we generate waves in this in the dish? Yes, by blowing the air. And as this way waves can be generated in the sea. Okay, so we will see geographical explanation of the waves. And okay student, this part we will see in the next video, and today we will stop here. Thank you, bye bye.